On August 12th, the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection held a public meeting to discuss plans by Elcon Recycling Services to build a hazardous wastewater recycling facility in Falls Township, Bucks County. The project still needs a number of environmental permits. People living near the site and across the Delaware River in New Jersey voiced concerns about the impact on wetlands, emissions from the facility, truck traffic, and the types of materials that will be handled.
But if indeed that is owned by U.S. Steel and by default now going to Elcon, they are traveling through wetland now with the waste. And it is on their property. So therefore now, part of that plant is located in wetlands, surrounded by water and plants. By default, does that not make phase one automatically deny them?
No, our view is that it's where the hazardous waste management activities are occurring within the facility footprint that's cited, which would be where the rail cars would be brought into the facility, where they would be staged and offloaded, or in the case if there was any material being loaded onto rail cars, that would have to be within the facility footprint and outside of the 50, or outside of the wetland area. So that's how we're looking at the current application. And certainly if you want to raise that as a comment during a public hearing process, you can raise that comment again and we'll provide a response.
But my concern is that it's located too near major population centers such as Philadelphia and lower Bucks County. You've got a lot of elementary schools around the area. Maybe it should be located somewhere else further away from a population density where the risks associated with a hazardous waste site would be catastrophic.
We're going to get affected probably worse maybe than even Morrisville with the prevailing winds. This has been proven in the past. For instance, example with the Tullytown waste facility, waste management. The poor Florence got it worse than the people right there in Tullytown. Again, it's just a comment, and I am charged to protect those residents in Bordentown Township. It's 11,367. So therefore, I'm going to watch you very, very, very closely. Thank you.
In the air quality permit that you did submit to DEP, it was not part of this phase one permit application, so it's a different permit, so it's not part of this phase one that we're talking about. There was a list of almost 600 different chemicals that you would be taking in, and a partial list, and I had it blown up, or one of our folks had it blown up, and it does talk about drilling fluids. These are it's entitled Appendix 2, Part A, Site Information Form, Item 11B, Waste Codes for State-Regulated Residual Waste, Elcon, Falls Township, Pennsylvania, and it gives a list of 9 or 10 drilling fluids, drilling cuttings from natural gas and oil facilities, brine from gas facilities, oil and gas drilling. I hear what you're saying. I mean, a lot of the things that I want to believe in a lot of the things, but then you say we're not taking frac water, but it's part of your application. And what you say here tonight doesn't mean squat. It's what's in your permit, what's going to get permitted. That's what's going to matter.
That's right.
Good point, sir. But I would say that, again, I can reiterate this. When you look at the Part B application, which details it, again, last time when we had this meeting, we got a lot of very creative input. We have taken that into consideration. I would highly recommend, please wait for our Part B application. You will be pleasantly surprised because we did take into account all your concerns, and you will see that.